Have you ever looked at the moon and wondered, what secrets does it hold? It hangs in our skies like a silent enigma, a celestial body that has captured the human imagination for millennia. From the earliest cave paintings to modern-day science fiction, the moon has been a constant source of fascination, its pale glow inspiring tales of mystery and wonder. In our daily lives, the moon is a familiar sight. It guides our nights, influences the tides, and even affects our weather. But how much do we really know about this celestial companion? Despite its proximity, the moon holds many secrets, its silvery surface hiding much more than it reveals. In the late 1960s and early 70s, 12 Apollo astronauts set foot on the moon. They returned with rocks, dust, and a wealth of scientific data. But perhaps the most valuable thing they brought back were their experiences, their personal stories of what it's like to walk on a world so different from our own. One of these astronauts, a man who once stood on the moon and looked back at the Earth, has recently come forward with a shocking revelation. This man, a hero of his time, a symbol of human achievement, now claims that the moon is not what we've been led to believe. His words send ripples through the scientific community, challenging what we thought we knew. What is this revelation? What secret has been hidden for all these years? And why has it taken this long for the truth to emerge? These questions beg for answers, and as we delve deeper into this story, we will attempt to unravel the mystery that surrounds our closest celestial neighbor. We invite you to join us on this journey, to explore the unknown, and to question the accepted truths. For the moon, that silent enigma in our skies, may hold secrets far more profound than we could ever have imagined. This astronaut, a hero of his time, now claims that the moon is not what we've been led to believe. His face etched with years and eyes brimming with unshed tears, the astronaut began to share his story. His voice, a weathered baritone, resonated with the weight of a tale untold. He recounted his journey aboard the Apollo mission, an epic voyage that had once been the pinnacle of human achievement. The astronaut spoke of the anticipation, the exhilaration, and the sheer awe of launching into the void of space. He reminisced about the camaraderie among the crew, the shared thrill of venturing where no man had gone before. But then his voice wavered, hinting at a story within the story. He spoke of the moon, our celestial neighbor, often seen but seldom understood. He described the lunar landscape, a barren canvas of dust and rock bathed in an eerie silence. But as he painted this desolate picture, his voice carried an undertone of caution, a hint of trepidation. His tale took a turn towards the enigmatic as he began to talk about his experiences on the moon. His words, carefully chosen, created an air of intrigue. There was a secret, a hidden truth that he bore, one that had been kept shrouded for decades. His eyes, now misty, reflected a truth that was yet to be revealed. He spoke of shadows that danced where no light fell, of whispers that echoed in the silent lunar plains. His narrative was punctuated with moments of hesitation, as if he was battling his own convictions, but he held back, not ready to fully disclose the secret he had carried for so long. As the astronaut's tale unfolded, it was clear that his experiences on the moon had left an indelible mark on him. His story was not just about a space mission. It was a testament to a reality that lay beyond our mundane comprehension, a reality that was both unsettling and profound. The moon, he said, his voice barely a whisper, harbors a truth that could change everything we know. The astronaut's tale had just begun, his words a mere prelude to a revelation that promised to shake the very foundation of our understanding. But what could this truth be? What secret could be so earth-shattering? As we delve into the depths of this enigma, we uncover a plethora of theories that attempt to explain the astronaut's shocking revelation. Theories that range from the plausible to the downright bizarre, each one as intriguing as the next. Some argue that the moon is an artificial construct, a hollow shell hiding an advanced civilization or perhaps an extraterrestrial base. They point to the strange moonquakes and the bell-like ringing that Apollo missions reported, suggesting these are evidence of a hollow moon. A fascinating conjecture, isn't it? Then there are those who believe the moon is a projection, a grand illusion created by unknown entities for reasons we can only guess. They argue that the inconsistencies in moonlight, the irregularities in lunar craters, and the unexplained anomalies in moon photos are all part of this grand deception. a theory that would surely make even the most seasoned conspiracy theorist pause for thought. Others yet suggest that the moon is a surveillance device, a big brother in the sky monitoring our every move. They point to the coincidence that the moon always shows the same face to Earth, suggesting this is no accident but a deliberate design, an eerie hypothesis, wouldn't you agree? And then there's the theory that the moon is a kind of cosmic ark, a repository of ancient knowledge and technology left by a long-lost civilization. The proponents of this theory argue that the astronaut's tears were not of fear, but of awe and wonder at the advanced knowledge he discovered. A notion that stirs the imagination, doesn't it? Each theory is more unbelievable than the last. Yet, the astronaut insists that the truth is stranger than fiction. A truth so profound it brought a seasoned space explorer to tears. But what could it be? As we delve deeper into the mystery, we find ourselves drawn into a web of intrigue that stretches the boundaries of our understanding. Each theory more unbelievable than the last, yet the astronaut insists the truth is stranger than fiction. As word of the astronaut's claim spread, the world divided into skeptics and believers. A tale as old as time, a dichotomy as fascinating as the moon itself. The world was suddenly split into two camps, those who questioned the astronaut's claims and those who embraced them wholeheartedly. On one side, the skeptics, a motley crew of scientists, academics, and ordinary citizens who questioned the validity of the astronaut's claims. They argued the tales were too far-fetched, too fantastical to be anything but the product of an overactive imagination or a publicity stunt. How could the moon, this celestial body we've studied for centuries, hold such secrets, they asked, their voices echoing with doubt and skepticism. The skeptics pointed to the vast body of scientific knowledge we've gathered about the moon. They reminded us of the countless lunar missions, the tons of moon rocks studied, and the myriad of data collected. How could all this evidence be wrong? They implored, their skepticism rooted in the hard-fought truths of science. On the other side, the believers, a passionate group of individuals captivated by the astronaut's tale. They saw not a fanciful tale but a revelation, a glimpse into a world beyond our own. The believers saw the astronaut not as a storyteller but as a messenger, a harbinger of truths too profound for our terrestrial minds to comprehend. The believers argued that the universe was vast and full of mysteries, and that it was arrogant to assume we knew everything about our celestial neighbor. They pointed to the mysteries that still surround us, the unanswered questions, the unexplained phenomena. Isn't it possible, they asked, their voices filled with wonder and anticipation, that there is more to the moon than we ever imagined? In this divided world, one question remains. What is the truth? The skeptics demand evidence. The believers ask for faith. As we navigate this sea of uncertainty, we are left to ponder the astronaut's words, his tears, his conviction. And as we gaze up at the night sky, at the moon's silver glow, we can't help but wonder, what secrets does the moon hold? What truths are waiting to be uncovered? What mysteries lie beyond our reach? As long as the moon shines in our night sky, these questions will continue to intrigue us. In this divided world, one question remains: what is the truth? The moon continues to shine in our night sky, silent and enigmatic. Despite the strides made in space exploration, the moon remains a celestial body of profound mystery. Our astronaut's tearful revelation, rather than resolving these enigmas, has only deepened the allure of our closest celestial neighbor. What is it about the moon that has captured our collective imagination and driven our quest for knowledge? Is it its silent vigil in the night sky, its serene beauty, or the tantalizing secrets it continues to keep from us? The astronaut's claims have only served to fan the flames of curiosity, compelling us to look up and question what we think we know. It's human nature to seek out answers. We've sent men to the moon, we've collected its rocks, studied its craters, and yet the moon continues to evade our complete understanding. With every new discovery, fresh questions arise. With every hypothesis, new debates spark. The more we learn, the more we realize just how much we don't know. Our astronaut's tearful confession has added a new layer to this enduring enigma. His words have left us with more questions than answers. What did he see or experience that was so earth-shattering? Why has he chosen to speak now? What does he mean when he says, "The moon is not what you think"? As we continue our quest for knowledge, we must remember that the universe is vast and full of mysteries. The moon, our closest cosmic neighbor, is a reminder of this. It's a symbol of our desire to know the unknown, to explore the unexplored, and to push the boundaries of our understanding. As we gaze at the moon tonight, we're not just looking at a celestial body, we're looking at an unresolved mystery that continues to captivate our curiosity, fuel our imagination, and challenge our perceptions. As the astronaut's tears fall, we are left to wonder, what is the moon's secret?